Nithyananda, we welcome all the viewers and participants to today's Nithyananda Yoga session. KAILASA's Nithyananda Yoga is the direct gift from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva, who is the ultimate manifestation, Paramavatara of Paramashiva, the ultimate superconsciousness, who has landed on planet Earth to give superconscious breakthrough to humanity. So Nithyananda Yoga is one of the most potent and powerful processes that Swamiji has gifted to the humanity to practice a direct oneness with Paramashiva. So we will now be entering into today's Nithyananda Yoga by invoking the divine presence and blessings of our beloved Guru Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, by chanting the Sadguru Vandanam. Please sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvati Sakshi Bhutam Bhavaditam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Please sit with your eyes closed, hands still folded in the Namaskar Mudra. Breathe deep and long breaths. Relax each and every part of your body. Sit completely unclutched, carrying the space of restful awareness in your Ananda Gandha, the space between your heart center and the navel center. Let's now chant the Shiva Moola Mantra 11 times internally. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Let us now enter into the Tattvatanama, the ritualistic cleansing process. Please take an udhrani of water to your right hand, which is shaped in the Gokarna Mudra, and sip the water from the base of the palm by chanting the each mantra. Om Atman Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hands and wipe your lips twice with the base of the thumb. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your hands again. Now, with the tips of your index, middle and ring finger, touch the upper and the lower lip. Wash your hands again. Now, with the tip of your thumb and index finger joined together, touch the right nostril, the left nostril. With the tip of your thumb and the ring finger joined together, touch the right eye, left eye, right ear, the left ear. Wash your hands again. Now, with the tip of your thumb and the little finger joined together, touch the navel center, right chest, left chest. With all the tips of the fingers joined together, touch the crown of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart center. Please wash your hands. So next, we'll be entering into the Sankalpa Mantra, the conscious resolution where we will be declaring to ourselves, to Swamiji, and to the entire cosmos the space from which we are going to operate today, and the clear decision and commitment to manifest a yogic body, yogika sharira, a powerful, strong yogic body which is able to withstand all the ups and downs, whether physical, physiological, psychological, or neurological, and to manifest the ultimate without any boredom, without any tiredness, without any laziness whatsoever, deciding to manifest the ultimate during the yoga and even after that throughout the day, carrying that space. So let us now prepare ourselves for the Sankalpa mantra, clasping our two hands and placing on our right thigh. Sit straight. Make sure you are sitting like a yogi, because yoga is a ritual, as Swamiji says, and Sankalpa is a direct declaration which we are making, keeping Swamiji, our Guru, and all the gods and goddesses of Kailasa as the witness of our commitment to manifest the ultimate. So let us also chant the Sankalpa loudly from the navel. So let us now start.
Om Mamo Bhata Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Samheta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvidiya Pararthe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvata Manvantare Ashtavimshatitame Nitya Yuge Prathame Pade Jambu Dvipe Bharata Varshe Bharata Khande Meroho Dakshine Parshve Shakaphe Asmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Shatyaha Samvatsarana Madhye Vishwavatunama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Lakshmi Venkateshwara Ritau Tula Mase Krishna Pakshe Panchamyam Shubhatithau Bhanuvasara Yuktayam Ardra Nakshatra Siddha Yoga Kaulavakarana Evam Guna Visheshana Vishishtayam Astyam Shubhatithau Shri Kailasa Dvara Shyamala Pidharudha Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Bhinna Swarupa Parashiva Putra Ratna Kumar Guru Manya Dulyavatara Shri Parvati Sanyapana Labdha Divyajnana Vishruta Sakala Nigama Gamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Prabhaktra Srivat Paramashiva Karuna Samadhikata Bhukta Maya Chaturashrayana Giyamana Chakrajamana Shri Sinnagaharadi Samasta Virada Valyankrita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarvajana Sangha Satyo Nirvana Diksha Vyapavarga Varsha Vishnana Muta Paramata Kalapa Kesari Shaiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Shri Raja Pandya Maharaja Guru Chavarashakyadi Mahandakara Nivarana Jnana Bhanu Vikshana Tvajocchedana Purvaka Shrimat Vrishabhadvaja Sapaka Shaiva Samaya Karatre Sarvajna Vidharudha Shri Jagat Guru Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami Bhakisha Sundara Manikya Vasaka Swamina Tavatana Shri Jnana Sambandha Swami Punarudrita Shamala Pita Sarvajna Vida Pramanadyuttara Tvishatama Guru Maha Sannidhana Karunagiri Yogishwara Paramparagata Arunachala Sarvajna Pita Guru Maha Sannidhana Kailasa Paramparagata Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajna Pita Trayasrim Shaduttara Tvishatama Guru Maha Sannidhana Nityottava Nitya Mangala Nitya Kalyana Nitya Rajita Kailasa Paramparaghata Adi Kailasa Nityananda Pita Mahasamsthana Mahasimhasana Pita Gatre Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Kailasa Paramparaghata Vaivasvata Parvishwa Harishchandra Bhagiratha Shri Ramachandra Shurasena Ityadi Anachinna Sarvabhauma Chakravarti Paramparaghata Chaturshashti Yogini Mandita Chaturshashti Sampradaya Pravartaka मरुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरादि साम्राज्य भूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्माणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ नवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुवर परा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिना प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलार्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये.
Please wash your hands with udharni of water. Om apaupasprisya. Now you can keep your Panchapadam aside and let us now enter into the Nithyananda Yoga, starting with the warm up. So please stand. Yes. So let's now start with the warm up exercises. So you'll start with the head rotation. Start rotating your head in the clockwise direction, keeping your back straight. Start gently. And slowly increase the amount of the stretch that you're giving to your neck while rotating the head. Nicely warming up the joint. Now rotate in the counterclockwise direction. Yes. Let's now bend our head forward, looking down. Don't arch your back, just press the neck. Just press your head down. You can take the support of your hand. And now backward. Raising your head and bending backward. Look up, take the support of your hand, pressing on your chin. Please come back. Now, bend your head sideways to the left. Again, you can take the support of your hand to gently press. Don't arch your back, just the neck. Opposite side. Please come back. Now let's rotate our shoulders in the clockwise direction with respect to the right arm. Make sure you're touching the elbows when your arms are in front, making big circles. Opposite right side, anti-clockwise. You have to stretch completely. Extend backwards, also fully extend, and then bring forward. Touch the elbows. Yes. Now we'll be rotating the entire arms. You can maintain some distance with your partner and start rotating clockwise. Full rotation. Opposite side. We can do the sideways stretch. So take your right arm, stretch it to the left, supporting with your left arm. Fully stretch to the left. And now the left arm. Okay. Now let's raise both the arms forward and start stretching the wrists. You can raise your right hand and pull it backwards with the help of your left hand. In the downward direction as well. So all possible movements, nicely stretching the wrists. You can do the same for the left wrist now, or the other wrist if you started from the left and right. Yes. So let's now rotate the wrists in the clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise. Keep going. Please come down. So let's now swing our upper body in both the directions, giving a nice stretch to the back. Try to keep your lower body stable, not turning it too much, just above the hips. And the entire back will turn, the upper body. Turn all the way back. as much as you can and stretch further. Please come back. Now, keeping the hands behind and interlacing the fingers, open up your chest, shoulders down, and stretch your back backwards. Bend back as much as you can. Now forward. You can even bounce if you're not able to reach. With each bounce, increase the extent of your stretch. You can exhale with each bounce. Try to touch your knees with your forehead. Again, backward. Fully open your chest. You can inhale during this motion and bend backwards. And forward. Exhale and come down. Okay, great. Now, sideways. Again, keeping the lower body stable. Now, raise your right arm and bend your back sideways to the left. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now, other side. Again, left. Again, right. Yes. Now, open up your feet and we'll do the forward and back. Bending. Go down, forward, touch the ground with your palms, flat and back. Alternate between these two. Go all the way down, be intense. Fully stretching your lower back. Now sideways, cross, right and left. Stretch fully. Look at the roof, raise your other arm. So you get a complete stretch. Yes, please come up. Now, rotate your hips in the clockwise direction. You can maintain around 1 foot of distance between your 2 feet. And nicely rotate. Make as big a circle as possible. Now anti-clockwise. Wonderful. Come back, join your 2 feet. Slightly bend your knees, hands on your kneecaps, and rotate the knees in the clockwise direction. Give a nice massage to your knees. Now other side, anti-clockwise. Yes. Just come back to the standing position. Now we'll rotate our feet, the ankles. Bring your right foot forward and rotate your ankle in the clockwise direction. Now anti-clockwise. Now the other foot, clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise. Yes. Now we'll do the jumps. First, the normal straight jumps. Start jumping. New positions. Jump as high as you can. Start jumping. Jump higher, higher. You can mix it up with jumping jacks. Again, straight jump. Jump high. Okay. Next, we'll be doing burpees. So the burpees will be like first in the standing position. Then you go down, squat, then back, push up, back to squat position. And then from that, jump high. Again, repeat. Okay? Let's do 10 with full intensity. Start. 1, full push up. Squat. Jump as high as you can. 2. Again. Jump as high as you can. Full intensity. Explode. Come on, come on, come on. Finish, finish, finish. There's a few more to go. Finish, finish. 10, 10, 10. Come on, come on. Okay, relax. Take a few steps forward and back. If you're breathing heavy, you can even bend down. Try to relax. Exhale. Try to bring your heart rate back to the normal. Yes. So let's now enter into the skeleton dance. This is a very powerful process given by Swamiji to infuse integrity into our very bone marrow. So in this process, we will be maintaining the conscious visualization that we are nothing more than the bones, just the skeletal structure and nothing else. No face, no skin, no muscles, no tissues, no organs, nothing but the skeletal structure. So carrying that visualization throughout the process, we will be shaking all our body parts with random motions without any idea of right or wrong, just wildly and randomly shaking each and every part of the body. So let us now start. Start shaking. Hands, your legs, back, head. Shake, shake, shake. Just throw out all the negativity, all the toxins which you have accumulated by the society. Throw all the powerless cognitions. Throw all the negative self-talk. Consciously decide to be a Rudra. And with that will, start moving your skeletal structure. Shake, shake, shake. Try to hold on to the visualization. Shake, shake, shake. Increase the speed and the intensity as well. Yeah, last 3 seconds. Shake, shake. Be intense. This is how you will be throughout the day. The same intensity and authenticity. Yes. Relax. Slowly. Relax your body, your breathing. So next, we will be starting with the asana sequence, the Sakala Vinyasa Krama, from where we left yesterday. So please be seated in your positions.
So today we will begin with the first asana, which is the Pasha. So bring the soles of your feet together on the ground and bring the knees against the chest. Turn towards your right hand side. And then when you twist, make sure that your elbow is over your knee, crosses over your knee. And then we have to wrap our hands behind, holding the, clasping both the hands behind your back. So let us all now enter into the asana. Gaze to the third eye as you perform this asana. Visualize yourself bound by the nose of integrity. Perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka, meaning inhaling, holding your breath, exhaling, and then being in that exhaled state. Engage the Mula Bandha and the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let us all take a moment to practice this posture now.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Let us now chant the pramana of Pashasana. पादतले भूमौ निधाय जानुनिर्सि निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्याम् ऊरुसहितजङ्गे निबध्य. Next we'll perform the Pashasana on the opposite side. So first, if you have performed on the right side, do it on the left side. Now you can take your partner's assistance and get into the posture now.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Let us now move into the Shastra Pramana of Pashasana. पादतले भूमो निधाय जानुनिवृत्ति निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्याम् ऊरुसहितचङ्गे निबध्य. Next, we'll enter into the Simha Rupakasana. So cross your legs behind and press the perineum with the raised heel. And then place your hands on the knees. Visualize and embody the space and state of a lion. In the Simha Rupakasana, we'll be performing the Sahaja Kumbhaka in this. Means inhale slowly and deeply. Hold your breath as long as possible and slowly exhale. Gaze to the tip of the nose, engage the Mula Bandha, and perform the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Sivanim Gulbhadeshebhyo Nipidya Vitkramen to Prasarya Janunor Simha Rupakam. Continue to be in the same posture as the Simha Rupakasana, having your legs crossed and being seated on the heels. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Visualize sitting in a space of Upanishad with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. Continue to perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. जानोर्घोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गोपयेत् पादोपरि च संस्थाप्य गुदं गुप्तासनं विदुः. Next is the Viyogasana. So now, keeping your legs in the same position, we will be standing on our knees. Then you lean back and hold your ankles. Visualize and get rid of all the pain and suffering. Gaze to the third eye. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha, the perineal lock. Continue to perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. घोड़ा वामो उबो होई घोड़ा आड़ा राखे दो जी दसिपाद की पानी रहावे फनौ वाम घोड़ा ढील्यावे. Next, we will enter into the Harinasana. So now, stand tall on your knees and cross your hands, holding the opposite elbows. So as we do this asana, you will visualize yourself as a deer. So now as you are standing on your knees, raise your heels off the ground and try to kick your butt with your heels. Continue to repeat this again and again. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. And continue to perform the Japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. उड्डानं कृत्वा पार्श्वभ्यां नितम्बं हरिणासनं भवति. Next is the Ushtrasana. So now continue to have your legs in the same position. Now you will bend backwards as you hold your ankles. Visualize yourself as a camel in this posture. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. Perform the Japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you lean backwards, push your chest, open up your chest. As you push your head more and more upwards. मेरुदण्डग्रन्थिदाढ्य संविपादयिषु पुमान् कपोतोष्ट्रासनाभ्यासं कुर्यान्मितहिताशनः. Next, we'll enter into the Malasana. So for the Malasana, now you can come into a standing position and then bring your hands to the ground beside you. Lift your legs over the respective shoulders. Lean forward and lift the heels off the mat. As you perform this asana, visualize your legs as a flower garland hanging around you. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. And perform the Japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let us take a moment to practice this asana now.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम्
Let us now chant the pramana of the Malasana. हस्ताभ्याम अवनिमवष्टभ्य स्कन्धयोजानुनी संस्थाप्य पार्ष्णिम् उरसि निधाय तिष्ठेत् मालासनं भवति. Next we'll be performing the Gangavatarana Karana. So let's come into a standing position. So to start with, it's a dynamic motion. So to start with, we'll get into the Arimandi, that is keeping your toes pointing outwards and having your knees bent, pointing outwards. Keeping your hands in the Tripataka Mudra, like this, where only the ring finger is bent and touching the palm. Now, arch your back forward, keeping your hands onto the ground. Jump back, go down, and then raise your legs up, keeping the soles of the foot facing the sky, and your chest and head pointing upwards. This is the Gangavatarana Karana. Let's do it again. Come back into a standing position. We are Mandi, and then enter into the Karana now. Yes. Let us now enter into the next asana, which is the Narasana. So now, this is a headstand posture, very similar to what the Kapilasana that we had performed, only that our hands will be wide apart. So keeping the top of the head onto the ground and your hands wide apart. Raise your legs up and take the partner support for the asana. As you perform this asana, visualize the divine masculine energy flowing through your body. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha if you are in the posture, and perform the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let us take a moment and practice this posture now.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Let us now enter into the Shastra Pramana of Narasana. योगासनस्थश्च योगी भवति साधकः नरासनं यः करोति स सिद्धो नात्र संशयः. Next is the Adho Mundasana. So continuing to maintain the same headstand position, we have to remove our hands and keep them close to our legs. So as we are performing the headstand position, you can ask your partner to hold your leg and then move your hands off. Visualize Paramashiva encompassing you, keeping you stable and in place. Let us take a few moments and practice this asana now.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Let us now chant the Shastra Pramana of Adhomundasana. अथासनप्रभेदाञ्च शृणुमत्सिद्धिकाङ्क्षिणं येन विना पूरकानां सिद्धिभाग्नमहीतले अधो मुण्डासनं वक्ष्ये सर्वेषां प्राणिनां सुखम् ऊर्ध्वमार्गे पदं दत्त्वा धारयेन्मारुतं सुधिः. Next is bringing your hands into the Parshamudra, clasping your hands like this, and put them towards the side onto your right hand side, placing them onto the ground. Visualize your body being purified. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling, holding your breath and slowly exhaling. Engage the Mula Bandha. Perform the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Asana ko gunagul mein baya jayi. Now we'll perform the same asana on the opposite side, bringing your hands onto the left hand side, place them onto the ground. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Visualize your body being purified. Engage the Mula Bandha. Perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. आसन को गुनगुल में बाय जाई. Now continue to be seated on your heels. Next is the Virasana 3. As you are seated in this Virasana, gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself embodying the state and space of bravery. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. So in this posture, we'll be engaging the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. So to start with the pranayama, inhale slowly and deeply. Hold your breath as long as possible. Exhale forcefully and engage the Uddiyana Bandha and the Mula Bandha. Continue to perform the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. वीरवज्र समानितो आसनानि सदा कुर्यात् सुदीर्घैरे च पूरकैः. The next is the Shenasana, which is basically a handstand push-up position. So now let us take a moment and practice the posture. Take our partner's help. You can give a handstand, taking your partner's help.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ
Let us now chant the pramana of Shenasana. विपरीतनृत्य च स्थितौ नासिका भूमौ संस्पृश्य ऊर्ध्वं नीत्वा पुनः संस्पृशेत् शेनासनं भवति. Next, let us enter into the Pincha Mayurasana. Okay, so for the Pincha Mayurasana, again you can take your partner's help. Place your elbows and the forearms onto the ground. Then raise your hips up and then raise your legs off the ground. Try to bring your feet above your head. As you perform this asana, visualize yourself as a peacock. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha and perform the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let us take a moment, take our partner's assistance and perform the asana.
ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ
Let us now chant the pramana of the Pincha Mayurasana. मायूरस्पिञ्छमायूरं पद्मपीठसमन्वितं कौकुटगर्भपिङ्गं च कौर्मं योगनृसंहकम्. So the next is the Godohikasana. So now, with the toes on the ground and your heels raised, place the perineum down on the heels and raise your knees off the ground. Make a fist with your hands and rest them on the thighs. Gaze to the nose. Visualize that you are milking a cow. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. Continue to perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. श्लिष्टर्गुलिश्लिष्टगुल्भौ भूश्लिष्टोरुप्रसादयेत् यत्रोपविश्य पादौ तद्दण्डासनमुदीरितम्. Next, let us come to a standing position. So now, raise your hands upwards. Stand on the tip of the toes. This is the Ustrasana 4. Visualize yourself as a camel. Gaze to the third eye. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhale slowly. Hold your breath as long as possible and slowly exhale. Engage the Mula Bandha, the perineal lock. Continue to perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. पादाङ्गुल्याभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा बाहु ऊर्ध्वीकृत्य तिष्ठेत् उष्ट्रासनं भवति. Next is the Tadasana. So now, keep bringing your hands into the Anjali Mudra. Raise your hands up as you stand with your spine straight. Visualize yourself as a mountain. Standing stable for thousands of years. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha. Perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. महामुद्राबद्धकोनो ताडासनविभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नीपतिप्रिया. Next is the Talasana. So continue to keep your hands raised. You will be keeping your palms facing the sky. Visualize now yourself as a palm tree. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha with the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. देहात ऊंचा करीने पंजा पहोला राखीने उभा रहे वोते तालासन कहे वायछे. Next is the Kulala Chakrasana. So for this asana, you need some space. This is now you need to raise your hands onto by the sides and then rotate your hands. Visualize yourself as a potter's wheel. As you can perform the asana, continue to hold on to the visualization. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. You can rotate on the opposite side also. If you were doing backwards, you can do it frontwards now. Engage the Mula Bandha and perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. हस्तो प्रसार्य भ्रामणं कर्तव्यं कुलालचक्रासनं भवति. Next is the Panjasana. So now cross your hands over the chest and then stand on the tips of the toes, visualizing yourself as a caged bird being released. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply, holding your breath as long as possible and slowly exhaling. Engage the Mula Bandha with the japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. चरणस्याग्रभागेनोत्तिष्ठेत् भुवस्थले मुनिः कृत्वा हस्तपर्यष्टिं सिद्धं सेवेत सिद्धये. Next we'll be performing the Ardha Chandrasana. So now you can bring your right foot to the left thigh, balancing on one leg. Gaze to a drishti point to help you maintain your balance. Visualize moon, Chandra in your inner space. Now we'll be performing the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. So as we inhale through your throat such that it creates the sound of an ocean. In this asana, we'll be performing the Uddiyana Bandha, the abdominal lock and the Mula Bandha, the perineal lock. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Let us now perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhale. Forcefully exhale and then engage the Uddiyana Bandha, tucking your stomach in and up. Continue to perform the Ajapa Japa, continuous repetition of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. एकेन पादेन भूमिं वष्टभ्य अन्यपादतलेन ऊर्मवष्टभ्य तिष्ठेत्. आष्ट इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यम्. अर्धचन्द्रं भवति. Next, we'll be performing the Shankvasana. For the Shankwasana, bring your right heel to the opposite hip, and then we'll squat down and then raise up again. Same thing with the left leg. We'll be repeating this again and again on both the legs. As we perform the asana, visualize yourself with an arrow to Paramashiva's bow. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha with the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. तिष्ठस्तन् पार्श्विना इतरजङ्घा प्रदेशे सम्पीड्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थितव्यम् इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यं शङ्क्वासनं भवति. Next, we'll be performing the Ardha Talasana. So now, we can raise our right hand to the sky. Stand straight with your spine straight. Visualize yourself as a palm tree. Continue to perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha with the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. एक हाथ ऊंचे राखवाथी अर्धताड़ासन था यछे. Next, we'll be performing the Virabhadrasana too. So now, bring your right leg forward. Keep your right leg facing forward and the left leg facing sideways. So now we'll give it a nice bend. We're bringing your knees to a 90-degree angle. And then raise your right hand, your hands by the sides. Straighten your back, engage the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra, a fierce form of Paramashiva. Continue to perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. With continuously performing the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Uttanapadam Krauncham cha Marichim Virabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Tangushta Prasarane. Next is the Parshva Konasana. So again, having your legs in the same position as we had for the Virabhadrasana. So from Virabhadrasana, you can go into this posture directly. Just bring your hands down. So your right hand will be onto the inner side of the right leg. And then turn and raise your left arm up and look into the sky. So we'll be placing our left hand onto the other side of our right leg and then turn facing the roof. As we perform this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue to perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Let us now chant the pramana of Parshvakonasana. सप्तचक्रक्षालनाय वृक्षासन विशेषकान् जननेन्द्रियदादाढ्य कोणभेदान् समभ्यसेत्. Next is the Parivritta Trikonasana. So now our knees will not be bent, and bring your left hand to the right leg and twist upwards, visualizing yourself as a triangle. Continue to perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha and perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. सप्तचक्रक्षालनाय वृक्षासन विशेषकाञ्जननेन्द्रियदादाढ्य कोणभेदान् समभ्यसेत्. Now we'll be performing the Veerabhadrasana 3. So now for Veerabhadrasana 3, you have to raise your right leg behind and then lean forward and then balance, extending both your arms in front of you. Engage the Mula Bandha. Continue to perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Visualize yourself as Lord Veerabhadra. Continuously perform the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्. Now we'll be entering into the next asana. So now raise your right leg, keeping it parallel to the ground. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha and the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. जमने पग पूर्व भानी वावो करिडावे पग उभा रहे बोते वाम पादासन कहे वायछे. Next is the Matantara Vrikshasana. So now bring your right foot to the left thigh and bring your hands in the Anjali Mudra. Visualize yourself as a tree. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Continue to perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. Continue to perform the Japa of the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. वाम ऊना मूलमा जमना पगने राखिने उभा रहे भूते मतांतरनु वृक्षासन कहे वायछे. Let us now settle down. Extend your legs. Let us now enter into the Shivasana. Lie down. As you are lying down in the Shivasana, visualize that the supreme point of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is liberating you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om
Slowly move your toes and your fingers. Bring your knees to the chest and move to the side. Come into a seated position. Be seated in an unclothed space. Bring your hands into the Namaskara Mudra. Offer your gratitude at the lotus feet of Swamiji as we now conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam